advice or tips would you have for anyone wanting to be financially free?
Save when and where you can. If you have a paycheck, or when you get a paycheck, put, if you can, I'd say as much of that as you can in I'd say for now in the bank, and then once you have some thousands of dollars where you can invest that. Be frugal. I'm not saying cheap, because I was probably more cheap than I should have been, but be frugal. Life goes quickly. Enjoy your life. If your friends are going out and you want to have a drink, or you want to go out for dinner, do that, but don't do that every day.
Right.
Plan it. My first car that I had was I bought from my parents. And then my second car was from my parents. And then the third car I had, I bought. And I'm going to say something on camera. So for my 60th birthday last year, I bought myself a Maserati.
Oh.
So that was my treat.
Right.
So I saved all those years. Like when I was in Europe for 3 months, I slept on rooftops. I slept inside train stations. I slept outside train stations. I slept in places that normally I wouldn't sleep.
Right.
Until the end of the 3 months, towards the end of the 3 months, I was saving. And at the end, the end of the trip was in London. I splurged, and at that time it was $20. I could have my own room with my own bathroom. So I saved. That's the same premise I would say in life. Even though that was a 3-month period, I saved. Towards the end of that, then I was able to splurge. So in the span of a working career, which is years,
right.
Save when you can. Enjoy yourself when you can. And then at the point where you feel comfortable, like for my 60th, I would have never bought a Maserati when I was a kid. Right. Never. First of all, I couldn't afford it, and even if I could, I wouldn't have spent it, because what am I doing? It's frivolous. Why would I do that?
Right.
So, but save until you're able to afford something, and where you feel comfortable to do that.
Gotcha.
These are good questions.
Thank you. So basically, what I'm hearing from you is be patient. Like it'll come slowly.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
That's great.
So when I was at Pfizer, good question. So when I was at Pfizer, someone who worked there, her name was Lisa. She had a higher job title, because I was an entry person. She had a higher one. I'm like, Lisa, I'm only making it. I told her at the time. And she's like, it takes time. So it takes time.
Right.
Work hard, put in the effort, be collaborative, be smart, be kind to people, work with your boss. Again, even bosses that I had that I didn't like because they were just nasty. They were just nasty people. I'm not that way.
Right.
But if you're nasty to me, I'll push back.
As you should.
So yeah, but work with people and slow. So that's why we have this saying. You've heard this: slow and steady wins the race.
Yes.
Slow and steady wins the race. It does. It really does.
Gotcha. All right.
I know that was a lot of info.
Yeah. Usually at the end, I ask for like tips, advice, like anything you can think of from the top of your head. But I mean, you've dropped a lot of knowledge already. I guess I'll ask. Were you like this when you were younger, or like did
High strung?
Huh?
High strung?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or did it just like slowly come over time with experience and knowledge? What would you say?
Well, one, I have a good memory, although it's not as good as when I was younger. But I have a good memory, and I have a good work ethic. I'd say from my parents, by the grace of God. But I work hard, and I have an enormous amount of energy. So you just work. And if you go this way, and you hit a roadblock, you bounce off, and you find a different direction to go in. And to just keep moving forward. And you'll figure it out.
Well, appreciate you, Don.
Sure.
Will be it.
It was a pleasure.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
It was a good time.
Yeah, I had a great time.